Beloved, many of us are now leaving behind a personal cycle within another planetary cycle that we are heading towards. A new cycle represented by Aquarius, whose energies are now present within us as the Sun enters this sign along with Mercury and a new moon on the 29th of this month. This is an important passage to focus on cleansing on all levels, for as Aquarius reminds us, in order to be reborn as enlightened beings, we must first clear away all that is covering our light. My guides share the importance during this time of clearing personal timelines as we enter a new age, as many of us are being challenged to let go of old habits, relationships, and ways of being and to adapt to the changes of the moment, surrendering to what our unified self is orchestrating perfectly for us and for all. Acceptance is key to embracing our power. We must work on what we can change, not what or who we cannot, for our power lies in what we can change. This is why we can only change our personal trajectory, in this present moment and in our parallel moments, for as ascending souls we have the responsibility to heal, clear and transform our timelines as desired, for the highest good of all, healing distortions and changing outcomes for our parallel selves. Soul recovery and creation of new timelines. Understanding the importance of soul retrieval and timeline clearing before creating new ones is vital to starting anew and allowing new energies to come in. When we are prepared to cancel, neutralize, or transform timelines, we literally change our present, future, and past, allowing our past selves to experience other possibilities within the multiple realities that coexist. When we consciously activate our multidimensionality, our consciousness can navigate through time and space, making the necessary changes from our present moment to heal all that we are, have been, or will be. This creates new timelines in which the original wound is healed and dissolved so that we can also bring healing to our family lineage, as many of you are incarnated for this very purpose of epigenetically healing your family lineage. With the energies of Aquarius comes self-liberation and empowerment to be who we are, changing everything we can for the greater good of all, as conscious and sovereign beings, in charge of our own lives. Purification for a new timeline. This is a good time to begin a cleansing treatment, to bring purification to our entire being after a period of termination, as we are transitioning into a new timeline where if we still carry any old frequencies we will be pulled back into old ways of being and situations as we cannot coexist with that which is not aligned to the new frequency we are embodying. To bring clarity to your parallel selves, choose a timeline in which you experienced deep trauma. Locate the wound you wish to address and heal, or the situation that you now, from a more evolved level of consciousness, choose to change. You can also dissolve that specific situation as guided. Once you have located the specific, usually past, timeline, do not dwell on the situation for too long as it may bring up regrets or lower feelings for your current self and moment. Witness the situation from the outside, from a higher perspective and visualize the painful moment disappearing, being dissolved by the crystalline diamond light of God, bringing peace and harmony to your past and present self. If you have chosen to transform the situation, you can visualize it happening in a different and benevolent way for everyone involved, changing this past timeline to a more benevolent one and, consequently, changing your present and future timeline, helping your past self not have to go through the same painful experience. Timeline cleaning decree. As you make your choice to consciously heal, dissolve, or transform your personal timeline, decree, I, your name, optional, ask my unified self and the team of guides to assist me in this personal timeline clearing exercise. Thank you for helping me to place my consciousness in that specific timeline that has traumatized or caused me pain and that I wish to clear for my current self and the parallels. Now think of the specific event. You can even mention the exact day or time, without dwelling there or feeling anger or inferior feelings, just visualizing the situation that you wish to neutralize. I, from my free will, ask to release, remove, and clear all wounds, ties, records of these painful experiences and non-benevolent influences from this timeline, cutting the ties with my current timeline and those involved in it, removing their repercussions through time and space and within my DNA, dissolving this memory, all residual feelings, realigning the time coordinates and everything necessary to change this timeline. I hold the lesson, I hold the love and higher understanding of this situation, letting go of the pain and recovering more peace and harmony throughout my being. Therefore, I heal, clear and remove all past distortions, damage, and influences from this chosen timeline, from all my bodies and DNA, freeing myself to create a new timeline, from a space of unconditional love for myself and for all. So be it. Thank you, my unified self and team of guides, for your unconditional assistance and support. After completing this exercise, we ground ourselves by being in nature, eating some nuts, or coming back into our body in whatever way we choose, and continue to focus solely on what our soul is birthing in this moment. May you create only that which brings you love, joy and many abundant blessings, beloved ones. With infinite love, Natalia, Alba.